What's up? What's up? What's up, folks? How's everybody doing this evening? Are you hearing me? I can see you now. All righty. What's happening, folks? Good evening. Good evening. Man, give or take 30 seconds before going live, the page shuts down. And it took a couple of minutes to get things back on track. What's happening, folks? Man, it's good to be back. I hope everybody is doing well. We skipped last week. I will tell you, the last 10 days or so for Mom and Papa Joe's have been quite interesting, man. Good stuff, but we've been pretty busy. I had to skip last week getting prepared for some traveling and some work out of town. Got back last night about 11:30 and decided after the fact that I would do a competition this week. So, man, I had to fit an entire week of comp prep into pretty much a day and a half, including tomorrow morning. But it's good to be back. I wasn't even planning on coming on tonight, but Mama kind of talked me into it. She kept pressing the point that we missed last week, and we'll be traveling again this time next Thursday, so we're probably going to miss next Thursday. Heads up. So I just figured I'd drop in, man. We drop in, find out how everybody is doing, what you've been doing the last week, what your plans for Thanksgiving are. Are you guys out there traditionalists? Are you turkey and ham, or do you go off the beaten path like Mama and Papa Joe tends to do? I think my wife is a bit of a turkey person, but because I am not so much a turkey person, we tend to stay away from the turkeys. Chris, how are you doing? Burnt ends, man, it's good to see you. It's been a little bit. Mr. Bean, what's going on? Millennial, man, good to see some of the majority of the crew here. Like I said, I missed last week. I know you guys were probably looking for us, and we missed it without a heads up. So that was a little bit unprofessional, but man, like I said, we were tied up doing some other things, man. Who else we got? All right, I think right now that is it. We've got some the usual lurkers that won't let me know that they're here, but they are here. So, folks, was in California over the last few days doing a pretty interesting, pretty fun, exciting project with Traeger grills. You're going to hear more about that in the upcoming weeks. I'm not going to get into any details. Marcus, what's happening, baby? Am I going to see you at Traders Village this weekend? Folks, Mom and Papa Joe had to cook Traders Village this weekend last minute. And I will tell you, it's going to be it's going to be a strange event because none of the usual suspects, AKA my boys, are going to be there. This might be the one and only cook-off where I won't have my usual hangout crew hanging out with us, man. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know how much fun it's going to be. I might have to crank up my generator because normally I'm plugging into one of their generators and saving my gas. That's how I roll. But CJ Bean, if you get a chance, man, bring your generator out for me this weekend. I'd really appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah. Marcus, man, you all right. Yeah. Marcus, you all right. Yeah, you my dog. Yeah, you my dog. Yeah. You got a first timer. Yeah. Justine Ruzek. I am pretty sure that H is silent, but I've been known to tear up names before. Please excuse me if I did, but hopefully the H is silent. That way I'm pronouncing it properly. Welcome, man. We appreciate you hanging out with Mama and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Normally we've got a topic, man, but like I said, this was a last-minute decision coming in from a trip, and just decided to hop in real quick to see what you guys have been up to the last week and what your plans for Thanksgiving are. CJ Bean, I know that's a lie. Yeah, I know that's a lie, dude. I'm gonna need your generator tomorrow, and you know what time I get out there in the morning. I need the lights. You know what time I'm gonna be slicing meats. I need that power. So make it happen, dog. I will really, really appreciate you. Yeah, don't give me that crap about you sold it. So, folks, what are you cooking for Thanksgiving? If you're cooking turkey, dressing, that Thai green bean casserole, you know, the usual, and I'm probably going to take some people off dissing Thanksgiving meal. But there's a reason Thanksgiving meal is only served once a year. It's because it's boring. Think about it. How often do you eat steak? Or how often do you eat a hamburger? Or how often do you eat bacon? And you eat those things a lot more often than you do Thanksgiving meal, because Thanksgiving meal is absolutely boring. All right. So if I'm stepping on your toes, man, I'm sorry, but I'm just letting you know exactly how I feel. Oh, all right, it's Sparky. All right. All right, I absolutely remember now. All right, the name is come back to me. This yeah, kept trying to get ahead of me in the class a couple of weeks ago. I had to say, slow down, Sparky, I'll get there. Man, it was an absolute pleasure having you and everybody else in that class. And I will tell you, I don't know if maybe it's in my head, but I just feel that each class seems to get better than the previous class. The students seem to be more motivated. And, you know, anytime you're willing to pony up $550 plus, I think you have to be motivated. You're not going to pay that kind of money for a class and then sit there and let it slide. Just let things happen. So, man, an awesome class. I really, really enjoyed it. And it's only going to get better. Yeah, it's only going to get better. Millennial, you know the deal, man. I am not asking for a whole lot. CJ Bean is my boy, and he's going to take care of me. He's going to be out there probably about 5:30 when I usually get out there with that generator. He's going to have it full of gas, cranked up, and we're going to make it happen. Thank you, Bean. Steven is making a pork shoulder. Awesome. Steven, are you going to do anything specific, or is this just going to be your run-of-the-mill pork shoulder? Is it a high-end pork shoulder? Creekstone, or maybe Kurabuta, or Duroc, or something along those lines. You know, Thanksgiving is once a year, and every so often you just have to treat yourself and not cheat yourself. So, are you going to do anything special with this one? Rick, what's happening, buddy? Man, I missed you. I missed you this week and last week, Rick. Sorry about that, man. But like I said, we've just been absolutely busy, man. Trying to make things happen. But we'll get back on track after the Thanksgiving holiday. Oyster dressing. Hey, I do not remember ever tasting or eating oyster dressing. Are there actually oysters in oyster dressing? Somebody let me know. because I love oysters. Prefer them raw as opposed to cooked. Are there oysters in oyster dressing? Daddy D, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Chris, who are they? Who are they, Chris? You're not cooking? Chris just gonna be busy.
There are oysters in the dressing.
All right, there are oysters in oyster dressing. All right, then that is probably not for everybody, but at some point I'm going to have to find a way to get a hold of some. Like I said, I love oysters.
Millennial Blockhead, they put me down for Thanksgiving.
Burnt ends is has Brian a pecan smoked turkey. All right, and Texas style briskets to his regular friends. All righty. Pecan smoked turkeys. Man, like I said, I'm not the biggest turkey fan, and when I do turkeys, they're going to be fried. Last turkey I did was for a video last year, and I call it a smide turkey because I smoked it and then fried it. Try to get the best of both worlds, and it worked. But there's only so much you can do with turkey. There's only so much you can do with turkey. There's a reason why we're brining and injected and trying to get some flavors in that big bird. It's because it's boring. It's just a big old bird with some fairly bland meat. You've got to do things to kick it up.
Say hi to your sister, Cece.
Cecilia is on. Oh man, one of my sisters. I've just been notified by the producer that one of my sisters is in the chat. That is awesome. She's in Belize. Folks, my sister Cecilia, I haven't gotten to her comment yet. My sister Cecilia has just opened up a B&B in the town that we were born in Belize. The town was formerly Stan Creek. It is now Dangriga. We will be there right before the Christmas holidays, a combination of business and pleasure. But we're going to be back here in time for Christmas. But we're going to be in our Belize for about a week, right before the Christmas holidays. Let's see. Madwood, what's happening, baby? Good to see you. Oh, Brett. Brett, I would love to be involved in that, man. A whole hog. What size hog are you cooking, Brett? Man, that sounds awesome for the holidays. Overnight cook with some fellas hanging out, man. The libation going, you couldn't ask for much more. A couple of cigars, couldn't ask for much more than that. Looking forward to doing something like that at some point. What are you cooking it on, Brett? Open pit, closed pit, direct coals, offset. That's awesome, man. CJ Bean is cooking a brisket while they're camping. All righty. Are you taking the Traeger beaner? What pit are you taking? El Barrio, what's happening, baby? How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Wow, Millennial is putting it down. They've got turkey and ham. Two of the things I'm not too crazy about. I can eat 1,000,000 ham sandwiches, but to just cut ham off of the bone and whatnot, I do not enjoy it that way. I love ham sandwiches. Love Brussels sprouts. Collard. Oh, I'll kill collards. I will eat some stuffing, some dressing. Is there a difference between stuffing and dressing?
Yes.
Mama says there is a difference between a stuffing and a dressing. What's a stuffing?
Stuffing is usually made with breadcrumbs.
All right, Mama says stuffing is made with breadcrumbs, and I know that dressing is made with cornbread. I still think it's just a different name for the same thing. I don't care. Banana pudding. All right. Sweet potato pie. Chitlins. Millennial, you are putting it down. All right. I need to swing through. Short ribs and mac and cheese. Man, that's a spread. How many people are you feeding, Millennial? That is awesome. Daddy D. Oh, for the church. All right, 34 turkeys to cook Saturday for our church. Do you have multiple pits or you've got one large pit, Daddy D? That's a lot of turkeys. Man, I'd rather cook 34 briskets than 34 turkeys. Yeah. Man, that is something else. Yeah. Brisket Medic, what's happening, baby? Good to see you.
You said you got a wild story about Belize.
Who does?
Brisket Medic.
Brisket Medic says he has a wild story about Belize. All right, don't tell me. All right, you woke up butt naked. All right, I don't want to hear it. All right, let me hear it. You know what? Let's see. Here's the link. Here's the link, Brisket Medic. Hop on in. If you want to share a Thanksgiving recipe with us, hop on in. There's the link. Yeah, Millennial, you're doing it well, man. Rick says there are oysters in the oyster dressing. Okay. Let's see. Let me get caught up here. Folks, this is my sister. Once she get her cards and her information, her advertising, man, I'll let you guys know. If you ever go to Belize, she will take care of you guys. She will take care of you. Hey, Bobby, how are you doing?
Oh, Brisket's at work. Yeah, he's at work.
Oh, you're at work? Okay. Guys, gals, if you've got a recipe or something you want to share with the audience, there's the link. Feel free to hop on in for a hot second. Hey, Bobby, how have you been doing? El Barrio, I am telling you, I was absolutely shocked the way this brisket turned out. You know, I've cooked a lot of brisket. I've screwed up a few briskets. I usually stay away from selects because I know exactly what they were. But you know, with the cost of briskets today, I figured, man, I'm going to try this brisket, this foil boat, and there was no way I was going to spend awesome money for a prime or choice or something along those lines. So that brisket from Walmart was something like $41 and some change. You know, and man, it was a very simple cook. And the minute I sliced it, that first slice on that end piece, you know, I could see the shine, I could see the moisture, and I was like, wow, this is going to be interesting. You know, I really expect that first slice, that end slice to sort of crack and crumble from being dry, man, but it was just the opposite. And of course, as usual, the further up you went, the better that brisket got. And the bark itself, using that boat method. Guys and gals, I'm here to tell you, if you have not tried that boat method, give it a shot. Give it a shot. And, you know, if you're not comfortable putting your brisket in that boat dry, then add a quarter cup or a couple of tablespoons of a liquid, a beef broth or something along those lines. I did it dry with that select. So whatever little juices that select let loose in that foil really kept things moist. Now you could definitely tell, that mouth feel, that silkiness that you get with a nice fatty brisket, wasn't there. Sometimes you get that nice fatty brisket, man. Uh, uh, it's silky. The fats coat your tongue and mouth, and really, really feel good. That was missing. But in terms of texture, moisture, I mean, everything was there. And that boat method really, really keeps your bark. I mean, you could hear the bark inside your head as you bit down, as you chewed. I mean, it was nice and crunchy. It was absolutely delicious. So I gave it to my boy, lives down the street, Gene. I probably gave him half of that brisket, and he shared that brisket with two or three other people. He told me, and they all raved about that brisket. They told me up and down that there was no way that was a select brisket. I said, man, watch the video, and you will see that it was. So I'm not here to tell you that every select you cook or that I cook is going to come out like that. But man, I was absolutely impressed with that select. I was absolutely impressed with that select. If that boat techniques work so effectively with a select, I cannot wait again to do it with a prime or something higher than that. Special occasion or so, man, I will find the Wagyu to cook at home, and I'm going to use that method. I cannot wait to see what those the additional fats are going to do. Bubba.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Well, what's happening, Bubba?
Oh man, I want to give y'all my turkey recipe.
Oh, well, sweet.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Let's hear it.
Well, you got to start with a big old turkey, like a 17-pound turkey, and you break out the massage oil. A lot of people call it butter.
Yeah.
But I call it massage oil.
Okay. Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
You got to massage that turkey under the skin with that butter. A little bit of butter, some sage, some thyme, and just massage it. Kind of like you massaging the old lady.
Yeah.
Just take your time, be gentle, get all the spots. Get it all lathered up. You got to be careful you don't heat up that turkey too much because that little thermometer might pop on you. And by the way, throw that thermometer in the trash because
it's worthless. Yeah,
that ain't no good.
Yeah.
And then I use a real simple seasoning on the outside. Real simple seasoning. I'm talking about some Lorry's seasoning salt, a little bit more salt, pepper, and some garlic, and that's it. Just a light coating on the outside.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah, but that butter is where it's at. That massage oil is where it's at, man. And some herbs. Well, I'll tell you, about 15 minutes per pound in the oven or the smoker, and that's all you got. You got yourself a big Bubba's Bad Barbecue turkey.
Man, I'm gonna try that with a chicken.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with a chicken. Because I will eat the hell out of chicken.
One thing you gotta do is,
but that recipe does sound like it'll work with a chicken as well.
Yeah, put some celery stalk and a couple onions in the cavity.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord, it's a simple recipe, but I tell you, it's the best damn turkey you ever had.
Well, you got me hungry now. The way you were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that boy's got me hungry.
Yeah. Hey, you can't be letting mama listen to this, man. I'm talking
Oh man, thank you. What are your sides?
Oh man, you gotta have some collard greens. I like me a nice dressing.
Yeah.
A nice dressing, just a good old fashioned. I like to put pecans in my dressing.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And make your own cranberry sauce. Don't buy that canned stuff. Make your own cranberry sauce. And
now that sounds like work. Yeah, that
Oh,
sounds like work. And,
I'm gonna give you my cranberry sauce recipe
yeah.
real quick. So,
All right,
cranberry,
all right.
you get
Prepare the copy, folks.
yeah, you get 2 cups of orange juice. And
Orange juice.
you put it in a saucepan with 1/4 cup of brown sugar and let it come to a boil.
Yeah.
Put your raspberries in there. I mean, not your raspberries, your cranberries.
The cranberries.
Put your cranberries in there and cover it. Once it starts boiling, cover it and simmer it for about 10 minutes and mix it all up. And I guarantee you, now, if you want to spice it up, you can throw a stick of a cinnamon stick in there. But man, I tell you that is a no fail cranberry sauce. Your guess would be like, damn, where'd you buy this from?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh, I didn't buy nothing. I made that.
Bubba, you sound like you putting it down.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you sound like you're putting it down, man. That is awesome.
Thanksgiving is my favorite eating holiday.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? But yeah, it's some
That is
good
awesome.
food.
Yeah. Man, I appreciate you, Bubba.
Yeah, hey, love your channel, Joseph. And you keep doing you, man. I love it.
Man, I appreciate you so much, man. Thanks a lot. Hey,
All right.
enjoy the holiday, man. Enjoy Thanksgiving and the upcoming holidays.
All right, you too, brother.
All right, take care.
Yeah.
Folks, don't tell me that voice didn't get you a little bit have your stomach growling. That man right there can cook. If you talk like that, you can cook. All right. Brett says he's got a homemade rotisserie over an open oak fire. Brett, when you say homemade, that's not one of those 2 wide sticks and a long stick with a handle. You got to sit there and turn that thing for 4 hours, is it? Like they used to do back in the days. Tell me it's electric. You can walk away from it. Chris is going to be chowing down, spending some time in the mother-in-law in her care facility. Man, you don't want to eat that care facility food, Chris. Unless they getting a caterer. Yes, sir. That is so true, millennial. Oh, Medic said he was doing a word play. Instead of believe, he said Belize. Let's see, what else we got? Eddie, how you doing, buddy? Daddy D, I thought you were in Texas, man. Yeah, I thought you were in Texas. My sister says stopping goes inside the turkey dressing. Yeah, I don't eat stopping. Yeah, I eat stuffing. Yeah, so we'll have to talk. If I show up to Belize, you try to give me some stopping. We're gonna talk. Yeah, yeah, and I'll feed me no stopping. I don't eat stopping. All right, I'm trying to get caught up in the chat, folks. Let's see. Daddy Dutch says stuffing is in the bird and dressing is made in a pan. All right. Well, stuffing, yep, I can understand that. Yes, I can understand that.
Darnell asked, is our electric knife, I just lost it. Is
all right.
it straight edge or serrated?
Brisket Medic says he's got a Thanksgiving burger coming up. An entire meal and a burger. Looking forward to seeing that one, Medic. Sounds interesting. Sounds like one of those you've got to unhinge your jaw prior to taking a bite. Bobby, what are you cooking? You're awfully quiet. What are you cooking? All right, so Daddy Dutch is doing those 34 turkeys and he's going to do them on 2 pits that can hold up to a 275-pound hog. All right, that's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome.
Jerk turkey.
Darnell is here. What's happening, Darnell? Mario, what's going on? Let's see. Marcus, I think that's a good move. Marcus said he's going to cook a select at Traders. I think that's a great move, baby. I know you can do it. I've got one too. Yeah, I've got one. So we're both cooking selects. Let's make it happen. Yes, it was, Mario. It was a $41 brisket from Walmart, man. Yeah. And yes, sir, you can see that thermometer. I took it to 210. No, I didn't. Nah, Darnell, I didn't fall asleep, man. I was just patient and trusted in my field, in that tenderness. Because normally I hardly ever look at that at the readout. Because I'm not poking for temperature. I'm poking just to get that feel. And it just so happened that I didn't get that feel until it hit 210. And that's exactly where she was, man. Turned out nicely. El Barrio says, instead of using the foil boat method, you could use an aluminum pan and possibly get the same result. It's almost the same thing. To a degree, El Barrio, except I think there's a lot more brisket exposed, so to speak. So a brisket like a select without the additional fat, that collagen, might suffer. And again, I'm just speaking off the without any scientific backing behind it. But I can just see an aluminum pan, a brisket with all that exposed meat could really dry, especially when you're talking about a select. Yeah. That's just my opinion. It doesn't mean a thing. Yeah, it doesn't mean a thing. Sean, how you doing, buddy? Man, it's been a little while, Sean. Good to see you. Renee, what's going on, man? Let's see. My boy Eddie Medrano is here. Bubba, yeah, thank you. Michael says thank you, Bubba. Hey, awesome voice from Bubba, man. That man can cook. You know, as Bubba was speaking, I could see what's the old Cajun cook? Justin. Mama, what's the old Cajun cook?
Justin.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You guys know who I'm talking about. But as Bubba was speaking, I could just picture Justin. Yeah, I guarantee you. I can't remember his last name right now. But I really started watching him, man. Yeah, Wilson? Justin Wilson. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, this guy right here, Justin Wilson. I started watching him, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago. Cooked a lot of his recipe over the years. But that's who Bubba kind of reminds me of a little bit. Yeah, from Louisiana, I guarantee you. Darnell, yes, my electric knife has a serrated blade. Yeah, has a serrated blade. And I will tell you, man, I really, over the last month and a half, 2 months, I've really fallen in love with serrated knives. You know, I watched Joe Everett slice a lot of meats, ribs, brisket with a serrated knife. And I asked him, man, don't they tear up your cutting boards? And he was like, no, they don't. So I eventually I ordered a 10-inch Dexter with the rubber handle. Oh my goodness. Uh, I can cut better with that serrated than I can with a straight edge. I took that with me this past week to California and really, really sliced up some beautiful briskets. I've been slicing all my meats here at the house with that rubber handle serrated blade, and it is awesome. If you don't have one, if you've never sliced with one, you need to get one. And again, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of money on knives. So this knife was about $39. Well worth that $39. Oh, Chris, all right, you're doing the right thing. You're taking her out and then back to her place. Yes, yeah, take her out for a good meal, man. Smoking Joe's, what you doing, buddy? How are you? Darnell asked, what would be the difference between the blades? One is a bread slicer, and the other one is a meat slicer. But I have switched them. I don't slice bread with my electric knife, but I use the bread blade with the serrated edge for meats, and I love it. Now the serrated edge, while it is while it is scalloped, it do come to a little point on the very tip of that scallop. Ever try a jerk turkey? No, I have not, Eddie. I don't mess with turkeys, period, man. I don't know how many different ways I've got to tell you that. All right, stop asking me about turkeys. I don't mess with turkeys unless they're fried. You jive turkey? Let's see. Bobby is not cooking. She's going to her parents. You little slacker. Let's see. Getting caught up.
I think Barrio Cookers used to watch him because he said, ooh, I got on too.
Yeah. Daddy Dutch, if you're cooking 34 turkeys, I know it's bigger than my Jambo. No ifs, ands, or buts. Yeah, I know that. 805, what's happening? 805, where in California are you? San Jose? Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet checked out 805's channel, man, he's got a pretty nice channel. He does some solid cooks. I enjoy his cooks. Go over there, show him some love, give him a sub, and enjoy some of those. Man, he's done some awesome things. He did this dip with steak and then he did carnitas. Every time I watch one of 805's videos, I get hungry. Go over to 805 and show him some love. Michael Walker, Mr. Fancy Pants. We're going to smoke a turkey and do one infrared style. That's interesting. I would love to watch that. I have never messed around with an infrared cooker, but I would love to see that. I finally, I don't have it in my hands yet, but it's paid for. It's been picked up. I just have to get it from my boy Tom Fuentes. He caught a sous vide machine, one of the kits with the pan and the cover, the whole 9 yards. The immersion sous vide machine for I believe $149. So he's got a hold of it. I just got to hook up with him to get it, and then my sous vide will go into action. But Michael, I would love to see an infrared cook, man. That's awesome. Smoking Joe says he loves Belize. Yes, sir. If you've ever visited, you will love it, man. Only people who don't love it have not been there just yet. All right, let's see. Trumpet, what's going on, buddy? How are you doing, man? All right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we?
He said, Khalid is like his Uncle Juan.
He said what?
He said, Khalid is like his Uncle Juan.
Man, what? I know I talk about that Canadian. All right, Justin Bieber, he's Canadian. Are they Cajuns in Canada? Yeah. Oh, Brett. All right, you know Justin Wilson well. A little wine for the dish and a little wine for me. Man, he was a showman, and he could cook. Oh yeah, he was an absolute showman. And the way he tore up the English language, man, was absolute entertainment. Yeah, he was classic. Folks, if you've got a glass, man, here's to you. Here's to Thanksgiving and the upcoming holidays, man. Let's all enjoy one love, man. Peace, love, and happiness. Hey, mama. Yeah, my bartender's slacking, man. Yeah. The producer. Yeah, the producer. Yeah. Is absolute slacking. Great question. Because Yoho, man, you and I are on the same page. I sat on that airplane last night, and on the way back, I'm thinking, all right, man, I've been using the hell out of this knife, and it's still nice and sharp. But at some point, I know I'm going to have to find a way to sharpen it. And my plan was to Google. But I got so caught up in prepping for this competition, I didn't get a chance to Google. So, Yoho, I will be Googling, I will be Googling because I don't know how and if you can sharpen a serrated knife. But the way I've been cutting with it, it's going to be needing some sharpening in the very near future. Does anybody out there have an answer to this question? How do you sharpen a serrated knife? Yeah, Michael Justin absolutely was like a glass of wine. Well aged. Thank you, babe. Can you, and if so, how do you sharpen a serrated knife? Daddy Dutch, Smoking Joe. Correct, Eddie. Bean does not need an excuse to drink beer. If he finds a peanut, he's drinking a beer. No excuses needed. All right, Smoking Joe said he just ordered one. But with all the knives Smoking Joe has got, I'm sure he's had a previous one. Maybe he just ordered something fancier. El Barrio, ooh wee, yes sir, that was Justin. I can hear him saying it. Yeah, I can hear him saying it. Madwood, yeah, the internet has been struggling tonight to a degree. Trumpet says, I don't need serrated blades because my brisket comes out so tender I can slice it with a butter knife. Well, Trumpet, man, we know you're the man. We know you're the man. I think a serrated knife is is just a preference for a lot of folks. Like I said, I just got my hands on one, man, and I absolutely love it. Matter of fact, the first time I used it was for the benefit we did a few weeks ago. Sliced up 18 briskets, man, like a hot knife through brisket. Yeah, like a hot knife through brisket. And uh, the past 4 days, I probably sliced up another 12 briskets or so. So I really very quickly have learned to love that knife. And I may even try to mess around a little bit in competition as opposed to my electric. Yeah. I used to feel the same way, Darnell. I used to feel the same way. And like I said, until I watched uh, Joe Everett, until I watched Joe Everett. And man, it did not shred a thing. Yeah, it did not shred a thing. So I give it a shot. Like I said, that Dexter 10-inch serrated rubber handle, $39. Nothing to lose. If you don't like it, send it to me. I'll give you a dime on the dollar. I'm your man, boy. I'm your man, bro. Yeah, exactly. TPC, Giant Turkey. I can see George Jefferson. How you been doing, TPC? Martin, man, I totally agree. If I'm going to do turkey, it's going to be fried. Otherwise, turkey can kick rocks. Big rocks. Big rocks. Bobby said, yes, I'm a slacker. I'll cook after the holiday. Well, you know what? Same. That's what Mom and I are doing because we're going to be traveling over Thanksgiving. We'll be on the road Thanksgiving. And when we come back, there's a part of our Thanksgiving meal that's already going to be prepared. The only thing we will have to finish off or cook will be the Cornish hens. We're doing Cornish hens. Yeah, we're doing Cornish hen with dressing or stuffing. Right now I don't know what to call it, but dressing. All right, we're doing Cornish hen with dressing. We've got some collards. We've got some sweet taters, and our Thanksgiving is probably going to be Friday, Mom, or Saturday.
Probably Saturday.
One of the two. Well, I hope your son feels better, Bobby. I know what that wisdom tooth being pulled feels like. Trumpet is cooking Joe's turkey. Damn, Joe got it like that, huh? Ventura County, Fillmore. That's where 805 is. Okay, Ventura County. I spent the last few days in Malibu. 805. I think I saw some signs for Ventura. Not sure Ventura County or just signs for Ventura. But good to know, man. Yeah, good to know. Lee, how are you doing? Welcome, Lee. There is some stuff going around, some good stuff. These guys have a lot of knowledge, like you said. Yeah. Trumpet, if you have not tried the fried turkey, bro, please do it. Please do it. It's about 3 minutes per pound. And I often tell people, stay within that 12-pound range. If you got to cook for a large group, do multiple turkeys as opposed to a 24 pounder or a 20 pounder. You don't want to cook a big old tom. Cook a couple of 12 pounders and you are going to love it. Your guests are going to love it. My man T, Thyron is here, man. What's happening, baby? Thyron, I keep saying, I'm ready for your videos to come back, man. Vending season is soon over. I know it's starting to snow in Iowa. So let's get back to doing what we do, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. He said, oh, puro raza, Joe. Puro raza, man. Chris, thank you. 805. I get 5 cents per sub, per referred sub. You know, I work on commission, bro. Chris, thank you. I don't think I told him that up front. Yeah, I do not think I told him that up front. You guys are characters. Darnell, I've been waiting on you forever, man. We've talked about this YouTube, these videos forever. Yeah. We finally got Trumpet to start dropping some videos. Now we need just Darnell to drop some. And man, I would be looking for a reason to come into Phoenix, Burnt Ends. Where did you go, man, the last few months? You just dropped off, you went dark on us. Where did you go? Working? Busy? All right, Chris is in the 209 area code. Yeah, Central California. Nah, I was a SoCal man. South Central. Inglewood, always up to no good. I was 20 minutes walking distance from the Great Western Forum back in the day. You know, there's always got to be a smart aleck. The question was, how do you sharpen a serrated knife? And of course, Este Bruto responds with a sharpener. Thank you very much, old wise one. Captain Obvious. Yeah. Great. All right. Thank you, Madwood. Amazon makes a sharpener for serrated knives. All right. I'm going to have to look for that one. Amazon makes a sharpener for serrated knives. Sweet. Yo-ho, did you catch that? Smoking Joe says one of those pull-through sharpeners also works. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of the pull-throughs. I use them unless you're talking about one of the better pull-throughs. If you're talking about one of those pull-throughs with the 2 metal wheels on the side, you know, they eventually wear your knives down a lot faster than other sharpening methods. All right, 209 is close. 805 says. Bobby thinks she saw a sharpener advertised by Google, that YouTube beast that can be used on serrated. Lawrence, what's happening, baby? Good to see you this evening, man. Good to see you this evening. Yeah, Darnell, I think this is what Joe is referring to. One of those V-shaped pull-throughs and not one of those metal wheel type pull-throughs that really shave a lot of metal off your knives and will seriously decrease the life of your knife. All right, Michael. Man, Michael, we'll bump heads at some point this weekend, man. Looking forward to it. Yeah, looking forward to it at Traders Village. TPC, and folks, TPC is speaking from experience. TPC is a knife builder. All right, so he knows what he's talking about. He said use a ceramic rod or a round steel to keep the edge on your serrated knife. A round steel. TPC, is that a round steel? Is that a like a honing steel? I'm not sure what a round steel is. Trumpet, Darnell Trumpet is available this weekend. I don't know what that means, but he might be available. He's doing steaks. Triple B, barbecue, bourbon, and blues. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Folks, if you haven't yet hit that thumbs up, man, hit that thumbs up while we're here. Probably another 5 minutes or so, and we'll close this thing up. I still got a few more things to do before I can call it a night. I'm doing a condensed version of competition prep. Hopefully I don't screw anything up. Darnell says his customers are not going to go back to baked or fried. Smoked is the way to go. Well, I guarantee you, you smoke it and then fry it, they'll be back. I guarantee it. Oh, man, I don't know what went on. I've got two of my sisters. Folks, this is Verna, my youngest sister. She's outside of Los Angeles. Yeah, Verna's here. Hey, little sis, how are you doing? Thyron, man, what's going on? What is going on? Thank you so much, Steve. I appreciate it. Ventura Highway. All right. 805 says Malibu, pretty close. Folks, this project was held in a massive B&B in the mountains. I mean, we could see the Pacific Ocean a couple of miles away. We're that high up. Beautiful place to shoot videos, man. And like I said, there'll be more coming out on that project, those videos that we made. Man, probably the largest project I've ever been a part of. And really impressed with the professionalism of the crew that I worked with. And there'll be more to come. More to come. Lisa, how are you doing? Hey, tell the old man, Lisa, I am missing that etouffee. It's been a while. Thank you for stopping in. Okay, T, I'll be sure to check it out, man. Folks, if you haven't yet seen Thyron's turkey video, stop in to TNT Barbecue. He might just drop some tips you can use right before Thanksgiving to up your turkey game. Check out TNT. Bean, have fun, man. Yeah, don't let Yogi get you. Make it happen. Wow, man, we even have Andy Lugo in the chat today. Yeah, even got Andy Lugo. Smoking Joe, man. Yeah, it the climb is not rocket fueled, but man, it is steady. And that is all I can ask for. We're going to continue to put the best videos that we can, man. Hopefully in time we will get better equipment. I will learn more of the filming process, the editing process, the lighting process, the audio process. I still got so much to learn that our videos are going to continue to get better. But in the meantime, man, we're going to continue to work hard and put out the best, most interesting videos that we can. I can't say it enough. I really want to thank everybody, man, that has helped Mom and Papa Joe get to almost 4,000 sub. We're just a little bit over a year right now. Once again, it's not we're not soaring like rockets, but we're steadily climbing step by step, and we appreciate all the support and all the love that you guys have shown Mom and I over the last year. It's amazing, man. Some of the social media friendships we've created that quickly, and for a lot of these guys right here in this chat, Joe, I got to give you the props because it was because of that YouTube Pitmaster show that I ran into a lot of these guys, and it's just been awesome, man. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you. And with that said, folks, we're right there at that hour, man. And all right, let's see. I'm going to run down real quick and see if I missed anything. All right, Darnell's friend gave him a challenge to at least do an intro to his channel, and he's on the clock. How long did he give you, D? How long did he give you? Because you're long overdue. I've been telling you that forever. 805, the Inglewood Crips. Man, I grew up around that part of LA. I mean, that culture, that gang culture, and athletics, my mom, family. I mean, they kept me away from all that, man. They kept me. I never once got involved. I had no need to. I had the external support that I did not have to go that route. And so that was a somewhat of a blessing. But it's still out there, man. Still out there. All right, burnt ends. I understand, man. Life gets in the way very often, man. I hope you're handling business, man, and stay strong and continue to make things happen. It was just awesome to have you back. Thank you very much. Lone Star Knife here in San Antonio. All right, that's pretty cool. Lone Star Knife in here in San Antonio will sharpen 150 per inch. 150. All right. Oh, that's not a bad price. Yeah, especially if you've got fancy knives. If you've got expensive knives, folks, you want them sharpened professionally. And for a lot of these knives, when you invest in a quality knife, a lot of times these knife companies will sharpen for free. You send it back to them when they need sharpening, and they'll take care of it. I don't have any knives like that. All my knives are fairly cheap. All right, so I was correct. That round steel is a honing steel. All right, I've got a few of those. Yeah. All right, and TPC will be posting a video tomorrow to show how to sharpen, and he will do so in slow-mo. Folks, if you haven't yet checked out TPC's channel, you also need to do so. All right, lots of shorts, and he does some awesome shorts, some awesome cooks, and his cooks are not. He's not cooking anything outrageously expensive. These are all things that you and I can afford. That's what I really love. Things that you and I can afford. Check out TPC. Show them some love. All right. Be on the lookout for that video. Yoho, I'm not sure if you're still here, but TPC will be showing us how to sharpen a serrated knife. Thank you very much, TPC. Wow, man, that is awesome, Triple B. That is awesome. Man, anytime, anything I can do, don't hesitate, bro. Do not hesitate. I'm your man. We'll make that happen. Yeah. Folks, I'm trying to get to the end of this, the end of these comments, and you guys won't stop. All right. All right, Darnell. They want smoke. Well, keep giving them that smoke, man. You got to give the people what they want. If you're going to be vending, you've got to give the people what they want. Don't listen to me, because I'm going to ruin your little your gig. Don't listen to me. Triple B says, you know what? I've seen that turducken so many times, and each time I look at it, each time I watch somebody do one, I'm just a little bit turned off. I mean, that mix of meats, it doesn't do anything for me. And it probably tastes pretty good, especially if it's properly cooked. But it's not something that's visually appealing to me. And I shouldn't knock it until I try it. I'm an adventurous eater, so I wouldn't have a problem giving it a shot if somebody around me, someplace, did one. All right, so if you get a chance to try turducken, folks, don't hesitate. All right, Byron, Trumpet has already watched your videos. All right, he said you have some beautiful color. Way to go. All right, folks, I need to close this out. I've got things to do. I have got things to do. Happy Thanksgiving, Justine. 805. Have a great one, man. Enjoy that Thanksgiving. Yeah, we will see you guys a week, the week following Thanksgiving. We're going to be on the road Thanksgiving. So we will skip another week. We want to thank you guys for hanging out once again with Mom and Papa Joe's. We really, really appreciate it. Thanks for watching those videos. Man, I'm not even sure I'm going to be able to get a video out in time for next week. So this may be the first week that we've missed a video since we started our channel. But man, if I can't work something out, then I will see you guys in 2 weeks. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving and very happy holidays as we move into the holiday season. You guys take care of yourselves, and we will see you when we see you. Take care.